Hi guys, Cargrass here, and today I'm bringing you an art video. I know it's been a little while since I've done one of these, and I shouldn't actually say art, more of like a art product review, because I found these in my local Walmart. This is the Hello Hobby brand. I tried the watercolors a couple weeks ago, and they weren't too bad. It was a company made by it's a company run by Walmart, so either run or they partnered up with them to make them art supplies. So I figured I'd give that a go since uh, if they're branching out into alcohol markers, I wanted to try them for you guys. And then I've also got these Prismacolor Technique markers. They're also sold in Walmart. And I want to say that they were close to about $20 each. This one might have been a little cheaper. But yeah, I wanted to see how they fared. Now it's kind of like a control. I'm using the cardstock paper that I usually use. The I think it's Pen and Gear 110 110 cardstock paper. So let's get these open. There we go. Ooh. They're running away on me. It looks like a pretty nice array of colors. I am noticing a distinct lack of greens, and there's quite a variety of blues, which is a little interesting. There's a red and an orange, so yeah, they kind of go a little blue heavy here, but this is not too bad. Now, I did notice while I was kind of prepping to make this video that these markers kind of reminded me of the Azure markers. Yeah, really close barrel design, but I don't know if they'd be from the same company. These kind of look like what they call them, a white label, white product label item, where any company can just ask to have their name slapped on it and tossed out, but we will see. Let's see here. Hello, hobby. Should probably just keep it handy. Let's see. Broad and a fine tip. Oh, it's a really kind of fine bullet tip there. Kind of nice. And I have a few pieces of paper here to see if it kind of goes through the paper. So we'll test that as well. This is number 81. And so far so good. They look like really nice solid color lay down. Not too shabby. So far it's been really smooth lay down. I'm not seeing any sort of streakiness. I mean, obviously there's little squares, but sometimes I've run into some alcohol markers that still streak even though you're just doing little swatch squares. So if you find any of those, avoid buying them again because it's just not good, especially for large areas. But I guess if you're doing detail work with streaky markers, it's fine. But alright, very nice. I think the next I should be trying to blend them. I think 64 and the green here might be a nice blend to try and go between. Let's see how that goes. I mean, it looks like they're blending. It also looks like they're layering more than what I'd say an actual blend, but that looks doable. Not as smooth a blend as you would get with, say, a brush tip, which they're not, but not too bad there. That gradient. Let me see if I can get this a little closer. There. Oh, and yeah, it didn't really go through. I mean, there's a little spot where the brown went through there, but yeah, not too shabby. Seems to go reasonably well on the cardstock. I'm not really sure if there's any other tests need to do. I will make a piece of artwork with them. Maybe not in this video, but I'm definitely going to try and do like a picture for each marker, and we'll see how they hold up in an actual, drawing. But for right now, that looks not bad for $20. I mean, it's not the greatest color range in the world, but I'm hoping that this is just like a start starting set where they're kind of testing the waters and seeing if anyone wants to get them. Because if they actually release like a full like 48 or even like go as crazy as like 120 pack where they've got a lot of colors, I can see this going really well. Especially for like a cheap alternative for some higher end brands or just as a cheap introduction. Alright, set those off to the side. Now to test out the Prismacolor ones. I should just leave that cap off. Don't need it. Nice. They look pretty fancy. Do we not have like a true red color? I guess not. Not seeing one anyway. Yeah, they look pretty fancy. They got the little ridges on them to help keep your pen from rolling, or at least they're supposed to. Interesting. Alright, so I'm assuming each one of these is going to be labeled PM and then their numbers, so that's kind of annoying. There isn't an indicator which end is which. Ooh, even smaller fine tip there. Good for details. Really chunky chisel tip. Not exactly a chisel tip. It's got like the pen nib look to it. That's interesting. So let's see. And I have heard from a friend that unfortunately these little guys run out of ink really fast. Now I just opened them up and these are brand new, so I don't know how true that is, but we will see when it comes to the art piece if they start drying up, or if they just mean in general, like many art pieces down the line, it might be running out. Okay, I think I get it now. Broad stripe for broad end, thin stripe for bullet tip. Okay, there is a rhyme and reason to the design. Let's see here if we get similar 39 and green. Try blending with these guys. See if we get the same result. I will say they feel a little more kind of creamy, kind of gliding across the paper. So that's something. We'll get that blue back. They definitely layer, because that green just went right over that. And I can give it a nice blue tint afterwards. Don't know if that's really blended. Maybe. I mean, definitely a green, definitely a blue, sorta in the middle. They both layer on each other well enough, so you could definitely mix colors that way. As far as blending goes, I'm not really sure if that would really count. Doesn't really look like it. Oh, and once again, not really a mark on the next page behind it, so they definitely stay. They definitely stay on the page better. Camera. Here we go. Yeah, they definitely stay like on the front of the page better than they do the Hello Hobby ones. Yeah, so far just for my limited testing, I like both actually. It's gonna be an interesting comparison when it comes to actually drawing with them, but yeah, just from the swatches alone and how well they seem to layer on each other, I would kind of have to lean towards the Hello Hobby one, because I do remember them being a little cheaper than these guys. I know they're both about $20, so if you don't mind some of the drawbacks, because like the Prismacolor Technique, it looks like they're missing like this nice kind of crimson red that the Hello Hobby has. I mean, they're still beautiful colors. So if you like this range of colors, if you like a almost rainbow, then yeah, they're a really good starting marker. If you'd like a little more variety and also like a brown tossed in there, yeah, the Hello Hobby ones are great. So I know it's going to be kind of a short video today, mostly because I'm going to be doing two parts to this video. The next one will not be a whole week ahead. I'm going to try and get the artwork done either tonight or tomorrow and post you guys the resulting video of me drawing it up. But yeah, I hope you found this interesting and maybe help inform some decisions on whether or not you want to purchase these items. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.